Oh hi, while we zoom into this picture of Demoni's face, I want to tell you right now that go and follow my Twitch right now, okay? Twitch, link, top description, do it, I stream there, fuck off! That's my alarm, don't ignore that. Anyway, go and follow me, I'm streaming a lot more there now, I'll be streaming there a lot for FIFA 19 and also for whatever the fuck happens, so, do it. I'm lonely. So go on, do it. I believe in you. Subscribe and then subscribe again on YouTube. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hey, what's guys here and welcome to another video on my channel. And today, let's get into some Halloween Scream, Ultimate Scream, whatever you want to say it, SBCs and investing, things that you should expect for the Ultimate Scream promotion that EA have done since FIFA 17. So again, everyone's expecting the same thing for this year. So we're going to go through what it is, what players to expect for it, what SBCs to expect, and how can you guys prepare for it. So with that said, lads, if you guys do enjoy, make sure to smash a like button, subscribe if you're new, and let me know down below in the comments, do you guys even care about like Halloween? Like honestly, in my entire childhood, I'd never really cared about Halloween. Like honestly, even when I was a fat little kid like this high, honestly, I was already fat enough. I didn't need another reason to be even fatter. So let me know if you guys are looking forward to Halloween, or if you're someone like me and literally is only excited for it because of the promotion. So first things first, what is the Ultimate Scream promotion? If you guys have missed out, it's simply a promotion that happens around Halloween time. The EA select a bunch of players, which honestly, for me, there seems to be no real reason of why they select the players that they select. Sometimes they select players that are typically scary or got like an attribute to them, or people that aren't typically used in the game as much as others because of pace reasons. Honestly, the more that I think about why they select certain players, makes me even more confused on why they select players. If you have a reason why, then please let me know. So looking back at FIFA 17, they selected these guys as their players. So we got Mertesacker in there, we got Payet, Mohamed Salah, Lukaku, that was a beast card back then. There was also like Akinfenwa on the bench, Opara, the pacey ass centre back from MLS. And we also got Emre Moore, the bronze guy as well. He also got upgraded massively. So by looking at this, you think, why did these players get selected? Like, why is Pantilimon the player selected? Like, is it because he's 6'6"? Maybe, I'm not too sure. But then we have Douglas Costa and like Lukaku, which they're both really good players in the game that was using the game. So I just don't understand why these players were selected. Same thing in FIFA 18. Right here, guys, we got the 18 Ultimate Scream. We got both Benders in there. We got the Pies, Ribery's, Ozil's, Forster's. Who's on the bench? We got Sturridge in there, Quadrado. So yet again, there's no real like main players in here, other than I guess. I mean, there's no one even in it that was really very used in the game. So for me, it's a way for EA to turn mid-tier kind of cards into like beasts for a weekend. And basically with this promotion, when it comes to the Halloween weekend, that is why it's going to happen, start this weekend on this Friday or Saturday, I believe. And then when it comes to Halloween weekend, these guys get like insane boosts. So like that Ozil will turn into like 95 rated, the Force will turn into like 86, 87, just for the Halloween weekend, some insane stats. So these guys that won't be used that much the entire year, well, for one weekend, be all over the place. Now let's get into some FIFA 19's Ultimate Scream predictions, and this is one by Twins FIFA, and this is what they thought of. So they have Begovic in net, which I think is quite reasonable considering, you know, last year they had both Premier League keepers, and Begovic is quite tall, so maybe that'd be the reason why he'd be in here. I got Kyle Walker in there, Manolas, Douglas Costa again, Marco Alonso, Gamiro, Dzeko, we got Son in there, Rory, Renato Sanchez. I won't be surprised if they bring in some sort of you know, Chinese league players. They've also got a power back in there, Cristiano, Jadon Sancho, Akinfenwa again. There's a mixture of players in it. There's some new players and there's also some past players. Yet again, I don't think there's like an actual logic with these players. Imagine like an Ultimate Scream Son, that'd be insane. Yet again, I have no reason why it would be in there, but to be fair, it's quite hard to think of why these people will be selected in the first place. So this is just a prediction of what could be the Ultimate Scream. So that is what the Ultimate Scream is and what it has been in the past. Let's get into how you guys can prepare for the actual event. So this is the main SBC that's been released in both FIFAs, the Ultimate Scream SBC. This is simply an SBC that gives you a guaranteed Ultimate Scream card. So right here, this is what it was last year. It was 4 match players from the same league, 83 rated, 90 chemistry, and that is all you need. So it looks quite simple to do. All you need to do is just get a few 82s, 83s, and like 1 or 2 84s, and you're pretty much good to go. That means that you have about a week, just less than a week, to start preparing for this SBC if you're into investing, which for me, just invest a bunch of simple, Spanish leagues, 83s, 84s, 82s. Spanish leagues are always useful because a lot of them are Spanish, so people just go for them. Serie A players I've seen a lot. I wouldn't go with Liga players because there's not that many high-rated ones in the league, so I'll go with La Liga and Serie A as the main two priorities. And then if you want to be a bit risky, go for the likes of the Premier League, but again, that's more risky because more Premier League players are worth more. So for me, I'll go with La Liga, and for Serie A, 83s, 82s, 84s, for you to try and invest into this. But if you are not into investing, I'll just say get these prepared in your club before it even comes out. But lads, that is not everything about the Ultimate Screen. You don't just get a guaranteed card. You in fact get a few SBCs that do have brick blocks. You have certain leagues, certain clubs that you must use, and if you're lucky and you predict it, then you can make absolute bang. So this is one right here, the Spider's Web, and this just had brick blocks everywhere. It was quite cheap one to do. So as you can tell by looking at this, it's quite a interesting one to do. There's a few players here and there that may confuse you, but simply, if you look at sites like Footbin or just look around on YouTube, you find tutorials for it as well. This one had kind of like no meaning or requirements to it. It was just to make just a random team. But then in FIFA 18, they made it a lot more interesting for investors and traders, and that is that they brought in specific club SBCs that had something to do with Halloween. So right here is an example of Dracula's 11. You had to have a minimum of 2 Valencia players and 2 Levante and LGBT B-Pie players. And if you're wondering why those clubs, if you look at the Valencia badge, there's a bat on it. If you look at the Levante badge, there's a bat on it. If you look at the Ajacete club, whoever that is, it's got a bat on it. If you look at clubs with bats on it, then they could yet again be requirements for this year's Ultimate Screen. However, it is quite unlikely because I doubt they'll do the same thing again, but you never know. Might as well get 1 or 2 just in case. Because every single Valencia player in this time frame, as you needed them in to get this SBC done, literally went from like 500 coins, the normal gold players, about 5,000 coins. The SBC itself was easy to do, other than the fact that you had to find the players to put into it. Now, sadly, I could not find a precise SBC. However, there was another SBC with like a boat in it. So Plymouth Argyle and some Hamster Rostock, which I believe is a team in Germany, like 2nd or 3rd tier, and they both had a boat in their badge. Maybe EA was representing the boat as like a pirate ship or something like that, but they include a team with a boat in their badge to have a certain requirement to the SBC. So yet again, every single player from that club went from like 500 coins, 200 coins to like 5,000 coins instantly. And these are 2 more SBCs that EA have done in the past. So you got the Spooky in the Center SBC back in FIFA 17, and this simply was just putting 1 screen player in your SBC and just work around it. You can literally do anything with this SBC. So you must put in at least 1. So there's just a Ziyech in here, and in return you get a Mario Gaspar. I believe that's another Halloween card, and there's the next one as well, which is called the Madison in the middle. In return you get a Payet, but you have to give away 5 Ultimate Screen cards. You can really work a way to get the rating and the chemistry for it, and also which way you do it. The main catch with this one though is the fact that you need 5 cards. But for that Payet, which I think he was usable for like a few months in the game, not that long, but a few months, it kind of was worth it. So that is an example of most of the SBCs that's been before in the past, and how you guys can prepare for it. A guaranteed one is to try and get all the 82s, 83s, 84s stats in your club. Try and get some in there before it gets too expensive, so you can do the SBC yourself for cheaper. But last year, this club was a massive part of it. It was the Benevento, which in their badge they have a witch. So in their badge there's a little witch in it. So there was an SBC about this last year. So try and get 1 or 2 Benevento players in there just in case. Now for me this year, right, if I could take a guess on which clubs with a reference of like a Halloween thing could be an SBC, I think that because they haven't done it before, I think that they may do a wolf. So Roma, they have a wolf in their badge. You can see like the 2 because the animal thing on top of it is in fact a wolf. So that's an example right there. Of course, another obvious one is of course Wolves in the Premier League. So again, they could have a requirement for like 2 Roma players and 2 Wolves players. That could be an example. I don't think that EA have ever done a Wolf one before, so I think that could be one possible. That's just me thinking on top of my head though of what could be possible. So lads, if you guys did enjoy and found this video helpful, make sure to smash a like button, lads, and wish you guys the best of luck with the Halloween investments. And most importantly, I'll be doing videos based on the Halloween opening packs for it, and get open like 5, 10 Halloween SBCs to see if it's worth it, or telling you guys the best SBCs for it. So yeah lads, if you guys did enjoy, smash a like button. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.
When the night fades away.